For what I am doing, I do not understand. For what I will to do, that I do not practice. But what I hate is what I do. If then I do what I will not want to do, then I agree that there is a law which is good. But now it is no longer I who does it, but sin that dwells in me. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, nothing good dwells. For to will is present with me, but how to perform what is good, I do not find. The will is there, but how to perform it, I do not find. Let me pause here and say that in the first gospel of the New Testament, Matthew, there is a statement that goes like this: for the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. So you say you are going to do this, you will come on time, you will do this, you will certainly do that, you will study, you will stop doing this bad thing, you will stop those bad friends, you will stop undermining and scheming and committing all kinds of atrocities. The willingness is there because you can tell that it's something you desire, and especially when you look at what you're doing, you don't like it. But the ability to change is not just within you. Some people say, well, I know myself, I'll make a New Year's resolution. Just give me 5 days, I will change. I'm sure we all know that after 5 days, you go back. Like a dog that goes back to its own vomit. Ladies and gentlemen, if an animal that is used to playing in the mud is ever going to stop playing in the mud, then it's going to take God to change something about the wiring of that animal. If it's going to take a human being just the ability to decide that from today, I'm not going to be greedy, I'm not going to be jealous, I'm not going to be a schemer, then everybody would have changed. But sometimes the more people say they're not going to do it, the worse they become. They do it more. And so he says here, the will is present within me, but how to perform, the know-how, the internal thing, not just the talking, the real doing it, I cannot find. It says in verse 19, for the good that I will to do, I do not do, but the evil that I will not to do, that is what I practice. Now if I do what I will not to do, it is no longer I who does it, but sin that dwells in me. Then he caps it up this way in verse 24. O wretched man that I am. That's humanity for you. O wretched woman that I am. O wretched people that we are. Who, not what, who will deliver me from the body that I have? Who will deliver me from this body of death? Not what, who? And he answers it here. I thank God. Are you ready for this? Through Jesus Christ our Lord. I thank God. The deliverance, the ability to change, that which goes into your wiring has to be God's intervention in your life through Jesus Christ, because he's the change agent. He's the Messiah. He's the Redeemer. He's the deliverer. He alone can change and bring a transformation in your life, because he died to save us. He removed the law of sin from our life and put the new law of God in our heart. And so a lot of us know that without that, we'll keep saying we want to do good, but we find ourselves doing evil. We'll hit ourselves, we'll self-mutilate, we'll shout, we'll starve ourselves, but we'll go back to what we're doing, because it's called a sin nature that only God can change through Jesus Christ, who died for you and I. I'm going to stop here, and we'll pick up from next week and continue, so that when we want to change behavior, we know that there's a mindset that we need to work on, and then we'll have a behavioral change, and we'll have a great future for all of us. Until I come your way next week, this is Pastor Forbes saying, have a good evening, God bless you, and good night. Okay, that's number one.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى سيدنا وسلم اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا ونبينا مولانا محمد وسلم تسليما الحمد لله
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع الكرسي السماوات والأرض ولا والله سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين
آمين يا رب آمين يا رب آمين آمين يا رب آمين آمين يا رب اللهم آمين يا
Soro, anyana, dena tulo fendi de demba.